Do you think there's danger that AI will be used to exploit some people in society? What's your take on that?
I think that there will be individual examples of that happening. Looking at it from a big picture standpoint, if you looked at the Industrial Revolution, at the time that the Industrial Revolution started, the average lifespan was 35 years old. And now the average lifespan in the US is 79. I think it's even higher in Europe. It's like 80, 85 in some countries in Europe. So, maybe you have an opinion on why that happened that's different than mine, but, the way I see it, it's because of the free market and it's because of technology. So yes, every action in the universe has an equal yet opposite reaction. So there is always going to be a downside to certain things. And, in the short term, sometimes it might actually be bad for certain people. But in the long run, we saw that lifespan literally over doubled. It went up like 120% or something like that. So that's like literally double the amount of years that you're able to live. And even more than that, quality years, right? So it's like people had a lot more quality years because their back wasn't breaking by the time they're 30 years old and their teeth weren't rotting out by the time they're 35. As a whole, it is without a doubt, in my opinion, increased the overall quality of life of people. So I think that AI will be the same way. It'll increase the overall quality of life when you look at it from a big picture perspective. I'm sure there will be several examples where businesses try to exploit people and stuff like that. Like, I'm sure that will happen in some countries. Some countries will deal with it better. There's probably a, optimal amount of regulation. I always like to think of regulation kind of like salt and pepper. You want to use it in moderation. You want to use an optimal amount to get the job done, and it actually enhances things, right? If you put the right amount of salt and pepper on your egg in the morning, it makes it even better. But if you dump the whole container on your egg, it's probably not going to taste very good, right? So yeah, there's always going to be like an optimal amount. Some countries will do a better job than others on that. Some businesses will, exploit more than others. But at the end of the day, it will be a positive thing.